Good morning from Magubus Kloof farm. I've made it to my parents' farm, so now I'm up in the mountains, in the fresh air with my mom's cooking and very few people around, which is kind of exactly what we should be doing. Health, food, and family were the three things that I decided to focus on when I made the move. But today I wanted to speak about this idea around how your perception and my perception helps us either prepare for the future or become anxious about it. And in order for us to get clear about our perception and what's motivating it, what we need to do is make sure that our state is in the right place when we're making decisions. We all know that if we're making decisions out of a place of fear, anxiousness, resentment, or anger, we can never make the right decision. And hardly ever do we get long-term solutions because of it. So what I've been doing is focusing on three different things to be able to make sure that my state is in the right place to make the right decisions. The first one is our emotional state. And by this I mean, what are you doing in a sort of place where your heart is calm, your stomach is not in a knot, and you have clarity of emotional state. And the way I go about doing this is I wake up every morning around 5:30, 6 o'clock, and I immediately do a Dr. Joe Dispenza meditation. I cannot recommend them highly enough. If you've been watching my stuff, you know that I'm a big fan of his work. They are available on his website. They've got 25-minute ones to an hour and 10 or 20 minutes ones. So I do the abundance one, the morning one, the placebo one, and he has other ones called Botek, which is blessings of the energy centers. So I do those when I wake up, and I do them before I go to sleep, because the way you sleep is the way you wake up. So if you're going to bed anxious, you're going to be waking up anxious, and make sure that you get that state of emotional space right. I also journal. So journaling and making sure that I write down all the things I'm grateful for and the worst case scenarios, so that I'm continuously, wow, there's a monkey in the garden. No way. Anyway, farm life. So to make sure that I'm alleviating any sort of worst case scenario ideas and making sure I'm reminding myself what I'm grateful for. This is a really, really important piece, because we don't often realize how anxious we are until we've done the meditation. And once you come out of the meditation, you realize how many stories have been playing up inside your head on a subconscious level. So this is really, really important. The second one is physical. I've been running every day. I've been lucky in Johannesburg. There hasn't been sort of full quarantine as yet. So I've been running twice a day. I've been doing 5Ks in the morning and 5Ks in the afternoon, just to make sure that I'm moving. And now that I'm on the farm, doing some runs in the forest. So as long as you're moving for about 20 minutes in the morning and 20 minutes in the evening, I think it's incredibly important to make sure that we're physically moving, stretching, and making sure that our physical body is comfortable with this confinement. And lastly, mental preparation. And my friend Eric spoke about the sort of three decisive things you need to do for yourself through this process, and having the mental construct of saying, well, I'm going to research, read, upgrade myself, or I'm going to be creative, I'm going to draw, I'm going to write, I'm going to do something creative, and then I want to spend some time by myself, or give myself a period of time to do phone calls, or to do connections with friends and family, or whatever the case may be, so that you constantly have 3 or 4 things that you're focused on doing, and giving yourself this sort of demarcated time. So I'm writing my new book, I'm researching constantly, I'm reading an incredible book. So I've demarcated my space. Now remember, your state of emotional being, your state of physical being, and your state of mental being are all imperative in order for you to have alignment of heart and brain coherence. And when you have your heart and brain in a coherence, your decision-making process is much calmer, much more elegant, and a lot more deliberate. The more and more I read up about these things, the more it seems that we're in this for a while to come. So we might as well get fit with it sooner than later. Good luck. Chat soon.